Hello, chat. Did I bring my water up? I didn't. Darn. And I guess I could go and grab it, but it's like an entire minute. Maybe even less. That's way too long. Gecko's turning into definition sleep? What does that even mean? Huh? Anyways, today we're making another Five Nights at Freddy's security breach mod. Some of you might be like, another one? What are you talking about? Well, if I show my screen and I go back into the game. Hold up, I gotta get over there. It's gonna it's gonna be a bit like a surprise. Don't question why I'm so fast. I was speed running. Gecko, guess the FNAF game engine. Unreal? What do you mean by this? Here's what we did last time. Absolutely terrifying. I actually haven't checked to see if it works on like Ruin. Because, like, in Ruin, they have the whole, like, head animation, when you deactivate them, they go, ah, brr. So, part of me assumes that would be, like, a separate model, because the staff bots don't have any bones moving around. Should we test that out? I kind of want to test that out, actually. Not exit game, quit to menu. Play Ruin. Uh, that would be at the Mimic, right? So, hmm. Since when there was FNAF game engines? I don't know. As technically there's the whole FNAF maker. So I guess that's a game engine. The current presidential administration has never heard of common sense. I don't think most people have heard the word common sense. Well, I guess they have heard it, and they just think, oh, that's just me. I'm just so full of that. Anyways, I'm gonna eat a sandwich with nails. Alright, turn the voice volume down because of the speed running. Make it so if you touch it, it will do confusing stuff like put you on the map roof and show millions of it. Huh? Bro, I'm not making an actual like good mod. I'm doing basic model replace. Cassie, hurry up. I need to go see the staff bots. Watch, your game is lagging bad again. Hold up. What are my settings set to? Hmm. Maybe this will make it better. Oh wait, I can move now. I was trying to see it. I guess if I move, I can see if I move faster. Not move faster, don't lag as much. Okay, it doesn't look like I'm lagging. Do I need to go that way? I requires item. Me when I just want to go see the wet floor bot. Technically there wouldn't be any until you get the Faz wrench, so this might take a few seconds. Should have put the Cassie speed mod on. There's Freddy. He's dead. Gecko, make it so the flashlight is the real villain. Oh my gosh, who's that in the recharge station? I'm the Five Nights at Freddy's security breach flashlight. I always come back. No way. And you activate it and it just goes, ah! When's FNAF Fangame month? Not April. I think I said like June or something. I don't remember. June, July. Whoa, a Faz wrench. That's not a Faz wrench, that's a Faz talkie. Let me move! Okay, can I make a trailer video for FNAF Fan Game Month? I probably will make another one kind of similar to the first one. I didn't make one for the second one, and I don't know if that made the games better or worse. Alright, climb up the elevator. Whoa, that was close. That was almost a Cassie sandwich. I didn't get the rare line. Wouldn't have been able to hear it anyways. I should probably talk about today's idea for modding. So last time we did the staff bots, which didn't have any animation. Well, I guess they have turning, but that's not really animation yet, I'd say. So I was saying, oh, maybe this time we should try maybe one of the more main characters that actually do have animations. And of course we're using Burn Trap, because what else he's gonna get? Maybe make the Mimic Springtrap instead? That feels like something someone's already done. Well, we gotta get the Chico jump scare and then go, ah, Chico, why you got cheese? Ah, Chico, why you got cheese? Yeah, just like that. Why did she just do that? Did she just deactivate? Or did she just get tired? I'm now a PNG tuber like your live streams. Hey, I'm the only one that can do that. No one else. Stop copying me. Well, that's not Burn Trap. So something tells me that staff bots, not staff bots, wet floor bots aren't replaced in Ruin. What a shame. Doesn't carry over. I guess also we need the like Faz mask for it. Oh. I use my OC because it's totally Drama Island. Oh? Total Drama Island? That one guy is like, alright, campers. The Blob is here, isn't he? On a completely unrelated note to the Blob, I just remembered it because he's an obscure character, I guess. You seen like the new Funko like leaks of like unreleased merch? We were robbed of Dark Springtrap and Woodland Toy Freddy. I can't believe this. What am I even supposed to do now? I'm scared. I'm gonna be 18 this year in July 29th. That's cool and awesome. Ruin. Man, if everything's in ruin, that we must be having to go to the abyss. What? When's Five Nights at Cats 2? Oh, Chats, I think is what you meant. I'm gonna continue that in April, most likely. Sadly, I'm so busy this month. What is this month? March or something? It's just, I got so many places to march around. Why is it so laggy? Why is just all the stuff around? I was just kind of looking at the Five Nights at Cats 2 game, and I'm like, man, I do need to continue this because it's been a long time, and it's like halfway done. Can't leave a halfway done project unfinished. That one that only has like 10% or something, yeah, that scrap that or whatever. Yeah. Hurry up, I want to see if Burntrap is here or not. Most likely he isn't, but I just wanna know. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Yeah. It's taking forever. Alright, do that. But since we're gonna be changing one of the like main characters, of the like four main characters, they didn't change. Freddy, Chica, Roxy, and Monty. Which one do you want? Which one do you want to burn trap? Exit game. Which one, chat? I'm watching Taste Gaming. Oh, Taste Gaming. That's awesome and cool. All right. I've done some of this before, so I'm a bit familiar. Model assets, characters. Which one you want, chat? Also, I should probably get some music because it's very quiet and scary. What's some nice modding music? Taste Gaming? I love that game. Imagine this if William Afton is behind you, what will you do? Just put an image of William Afton behind me and just don't address it. Uh, why not some monkey spinning monkeys? That's some good song. That's some good song right there. We'll actually play. Alright, just give it like a second. Uh, ooh, there we go. Well, let me browse images. Hold up. Yeah, that one right there. Chat, what character? Wait, why is this not showing? Oh, it's because my images are hidden. I don't know why. Chat, which character do you think would look funniest if they looked like this but still had the same animations? Because, like, Freddy, he has a whole, like, intro scene where, he looks at you and such, looking at the mirror. You got Roxy, like, looking in the mirror, just, like, flipping her hair. That'd be funny since he has no hair. I know Chica's head is, like, very wonky, so that could be more scary. And Monty does have the, like, kind of hunched posture. That could also be funny. But I don't know which one would be the funniest. So, what do you think? Chat, what do you think we should do? What animatronic should we choose to replace with Mr. Burntrap, who only appeared in a single game, and he was left and forgotten, to replaced by the Mimic? Yes, I know, they're probably the same, but Burntrap is his real name, so who cares if they are not? I just want Burntrap to get us to a spot in the light. Actually, wait, we could pull this. He was getting burn trapped. Freddy, Chica, Roxy, Monty. I should have had this from the start. I could also do Vanny, but Vanny would be hard to like test because first we'd have to find a scene where Vanny appears in, and then save nearby so we can go and see. Yeah. Sun and Moon could also be interesting. I feel like we should just focus on the main cast for now, just for simplicity. Do I actually even need to? I feel like I would have like exported them for some reason. Oh, I do already have them all like exported. Not Freddy though. I don't have Freddy exported. That's strange. Oh yeah, Freddy has 2 files. Forgot about that. Currently with 1 vote, Monty's in the lead. Monty might win this. I don't really have a timer for this. Actually, wait, animations. Would the character animations be in here? Yes. Block loop? That doesn't have Monty. He has him T-posing. So I guess that's him bobbing up and down. How do you, like, open it up with the character model? Oh, it seems like Freddy's also getting tied. Theater with prop? Is this just him with his glasses on? And then this one is without... No? Wait, what's the prop? Or is it his guitar that he's standing on? Well, let me show you Monty standing on his guitar. His guitar yellow. Was it always yellow? Oh, sorry, I forgot Burn Trap was in the way. Yeah, I'll put him put him right next to me like a co-host. Yeah, Burn Trap, what do you think about this? That's pretty cool. I'm gonna go watch Anim. I don't know who that is. Oh. How do I like... Oh, WASD to move around. How do I... Okay, there we go. How do I animate him? I don't know. It's all just a bunch of words to me. Could I even animate him like in here? Does middle clicking do anything? No. It's like, what the heck is it called? I don't remember. It's like the thing that moves to like both the leg and knee to like for like smoother movement when you want to like move the whole body instead of like one by one or whatever. I don't remember what it's called. It looks like Freddy's winning, so... Oh, hey, Monty's just gonna stay on the screen, even though I closed it. That's weird. Freddy. Freddy Fazbear. Freddy first person. Ah, I see. We can just replace the arms if we want. Sure, I can just press this button, right? Yeah. Freddy with prop. Is this just him with his mic? I don't think that's where you should store it, Freddy. Oh, now it's even with, Monty. Hey, I don't think you should put the microphone there. This isn't without his microphone. Is that, like... He's got, like, a slight purplish tint on what I originally thought was just, like, black. Pretty sure I feel like you get really... No, I don't want to go there. Pretty sure if you get like really close to the model, it like it would usually like break or whatever the camera. Like it would start like going crazy. I don't know why it's not doing that anymore. Weird. Gecko make Monty dance. Wait, did I read that already? I feel like I did. Oh, whatever. Acroball? Flycam? I like Flycam more. It's way more easier for me to move around. Yeah, it all looks good to me. Just like all of Freddy's skeleton. It's cool kind of seeing like how everything works. Like the hat there. Make like the hat the ears for some reason. Or whatever, like the bones for it. I don't know how that would change things. His bow tie also has one. Does his bow tie move? I don't remember if it moved. I guess in parts and services does, but that's a whole different model. I guess if you were gonna have to have both, might as well give it the ability to move. Also in parts and service, these have like a line through them. Does that get added in like the model? It does. That's cool. Sands also like glow. Like all the body parts that like you take off have like a glow to them. It's pretty cool seeing like the models up close and such. Actually, is this like a different material? Barton Service Arms Original. Emission? So is the emission the one that, like the glowing one? I would assume so. It looks like Freddy's winning. So I guess I should go get Freddy. I guess we want to need the prop. Save model. Alright, no, I don't have to close that. That should just take like a few seconds. It should. There we go. It's getting a little worried because it's taking a bit. I should move this over here. There we go. It's just a folder, chat. Don't worry. Not something crazy. So yeah, that has Freddy. Any of the other ones that I downloaded have like something special to them? No. Alright. Well, it looks like Freddy wins. So I guess we're editing Freddy. That's probably going to be a lot more fun, because Freddy is more complicated. Anyways, now we... Oh, chat disconnected. That's not good. Let me move. Wait, yeah, there we go. So now I need to import with PSK. Hold up. It's somewhere in here. Modding. F model. Exports. FNAF 9. Content. Model assets. Characters. Freddy. Freddy. Whoa! Hello, Freddy. Well, here's Freddy in all his untextured glory. Wonderful. Now, I should import Burn Trap. So just go up. That's Chica. Go over to Burn Trap. Import Burn Trap. Isn't Burn Trap like slightly taller? No, he's not. Thought he would be. Oh, they're fused. I want to move Burn Trap just for now. Yeah, I guess they're like the same height. Which is perfect for me, because that means I don't have to like edit that. Oh no, I have to move the height down a little. How horrible. Hello, Dr. Dark 1235. You're missing a number there. Burn Trap's finger like goes down. What are you making? I've been trying to learn how to mod Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. Last time I made a mod that replaced the wet floor bots with Burn Trap. I almost said Spring Trap. That's the wrong guy. And Burn Trap's kind of just been my, hey, this character is funny. Let's just use him as my reference or for like making mods. So today I'm trying to make Burn Trap over Freddy because that's what the chat voted for. Monty was also winning the vote, but Freddy snuck it out by 1 vote. It was very climactic. There was a whole 5 votes. But anyways, now that I got this, you're just gonna make everyone into Burn Trap? I don't know. I guess not really, because I mean, it's just to learn how to like mod the game specifically. And like I'm pretty sure everyone would use like the same like how do you model how do you do it? How do you mod a character that's a skeletal mesh? Oh, the same way as all the others. And since all of them work that way, use Burn Trap because I don't know, he's funny. No, that's just Freddy's rig. Look at this guy. Look at his snout. Plus, when else am I going to see Burn Trap? The next Five Nights at Freddy's game? Make Buff Monty? I'm sorry to say, but that mod already exists. I snooze, I lose, I guess. Alright, so I don't want the Burn Trap rig anymore. So, on parent, how do I do that? Probably with the thing that makes me on parent. If only I knew what that was. I need to relearn my Blender stuff. Turn ruined Bonnie into withered Huggy Wuggy. Just sitting on the floor. Oh my gosh, Huggy Wuggy, what happened? Prototype. No, Huggy Wuggy wouldn't say anything. He would just like scream. Hold up, I got this. No, hang on, I got this. You don't have this. No, I do. Where is parents? Over here. Parents. Clear parent. It's Alt P. It's the Alt key. Clear parents. Now Burn Trap is independent from his skeleton. Which probably isn't a good thing now that I think about it. What if it made a mango mustard mod instead? No way. That's gonna be episode 3. Alright, well now we have Burn Trap. And I don't want Freddy. So, what if I... Hey Freddy, can you, Freddy, look over there. What Freddy? There was never a Freddy there. Alright. And then I think... No, not like that. Will this join Burn Trap onto Freddy? It will. Okay. Turn the animatronics into the FNAF 1 models? Well, I would have to download the FNAF 1 models. And I would... Do they exist in Help Wanted 2? Because if they did, I could get them from there. Well, that's Burn Trap over Freddy. I don't know if this is all I have to do. Well, don't you have, like, bones and stuff? You do have bones. I just don't know if they're the right bones. Hold up. Alright, some stuff applies. So he's kind of fine. Jaw jiggle? What? He may be missing a few bones. But let's hope that that's not very important. I mean, does he really need ring R, ring C? Oh, he does have that. Never mind. I just couldn't see it over his big hands. Where's his main color? Last time we did it, we didn't have to apply his color in Blender. So I'm just gonna hope that it works the exact same. I think I have to grab this. The actual Freddy rig. A file, export, better FBX. Now, what do I all have to do with this? Number one, I need to make sure it's the same name. That's the most important part, because if it's not the same name, then nothing will change. So rig, Glamrock Freddy, there we go. Alright, back to all this. I really wish I had a pro in here. Burn Trap, you know what I'm doing? It's giving me the silent treatment. I'm just running. What will the mod be about? I don't know if I'm gonna release this one. I guess I could release it. I mean, it's just gonna be Burn Trap over Freddy. But it doesn't do parts and service one, so I don't know, maybe I might not release it. Because if I get a parts and service and my Burn Trap turns to Freddy, like, what's the point? Oh, maybe later off in the future I'll do that. Sizing. I do remember I need to set this down to, like, 0.01, I believe. So Burn Trap doesn't, I don't know, become giant again. It happened last time when we tried to make one of these, and it was quite funny. Animation. Export animation? You don't have any animation, so I don't think we need to do that. You don't have any vertex animation. I think we have to export materials. There's something here that said, like, rig? I don't know if I need to check that. Let's just check it with this. Oh yeah, we have to wait for it to... Hold up. Oh no, it's not responding. Okay, there we go. Alright, so now let's minimize Blender. Now let's hop over to Unreal. So characters, hold up, I actually need to look at F-model again. So I say don't, because it has the same path thing in here. So we need Freddy for our new folder. Imagine Bonnie as Jax. That would be pretty funny. Why did that, like, stop? That was weird. So we need a folder called Freddy. Inside this folder, we need to import... you would be in here. Rig Glamrock Freddy. Oh dear, that's some stuff. It's probably fine if I just press import all. I mean, isn't it better to not know what I'm doing and get surprised? Alright, so these materials are here, so let's move those into materials. Wait, what was that? There's an error. Oh. It doesn't have any texture, so I guess I can delete this. Yeah, delete that. I don't know, that might be all. Save all. Then we need to cook. So now I gotta wait for that. Now I'm realizing it, I don't need all this stuff open. Yeah, I need like 4 things open on my folder. So we're just turning everyone into Burn Trap, only Freddy. Just to make sure I know what I'm doing. Cooking complete, alright. So now I need to go over here and delete all the stuff we don't need. Engine, we don't need that. Metadata, we don't need that. All this words, we don't need that. I'm pretty sure I deleted the shading assets from when I did Caution Bot. So maybe we should delete the stuff from there. Hey, my name is Jeffy. See, it says it on my shirt. Jeffy. Is that Jeffy? What's he doing here? So I'm gonna delete the shading assets. Alright, we need a really funny name for this. Last one was Caution Burn Trap. Ready Burn Trap. Ooh. They weren't ready for this. And then we had to make sure it has underscore P at the end. Call it Jeffy Jeffy. That would also be a funny name. But I think I might get confused for when I eventually make that Jeffy mod. Alright, we don't go to packs yet. We have to first make this into a pack with compression. And looks like that all worked out. So if I go over here, we now have our pack file. We put that in. Now we minimize that, and we open up Security Breach. Call it Glam Track Freddy. That would also be a good name. Alright, Monkey Spinning Monkeys. I need to pause you. It's time for the reveal. Should we... where should we start from? Jolly trailer music? Wait. That would be hype moments and aura. Lamb Drap Fetty. So true. Well, that's not changed, but I think that's a different asset. No, this is a video, so of course it wouldn't change. Duh. Yeah, I don't know if you guys knew this, but this is actually a video right here. So theoretically, you could just change that as well. Continue game. Where did we... Wouldn't this be right before we go into the vent for Freddy? I think that's where it will leave us off at. Yeah, so if we go back through here, well, he's modeled. We did something wrong, but we have a piece of the puzzle. Guys, look, it's proto glitched burn trap. That's an awesome, cool reference that no one understands because it was a bad reference because I didn't do it well. That's burn trap. He is T-posing and he has no textures. So that means we did something wrong. He looks like a raccoon. He needs the animations in color. Right. Maybe I do have to have check the export animations in Blender. Alright, well that was cool because we learned something. So now, let's open up Blender again. Hello, Burn Trap. It's time for you to get exported again. Alright. So I think that's just going to replace that file. So where was animation? Check that. That's all I'm going to change. Alright, wait for it to all go. Hold up. Oh no, it's not responding. Hold up. Give it like 5 seconds. There we go. I pasted objects. Stop that. What did I paste? What did I just do? Alright. Go back over here. Monkey spinning monkeys, you can play again. Alright. Let's go back over to Freddy. Do I need to update all of this? I don't know. What if I re-import just the rig? Okay, so it does like re-import the mesh and stuff. Burn Trap, who's that? His name is Grey Trap. Yeah, this is my new original character. Alright, save all. Saved. Now we need to cook again. Cook. So then I gotta get ready to... But I just need to re-import the... Hold up. Copy that path. Alright. So open up Fred Burn Trap, go over to characters, go over to Windows Editor, go into here. Alright. Take all of this, put it over here, replace files. There we go. Now go up. And now, let's try, where is the file? Stop going over there. Why would you need to cook if you have leftovers? Well, you don't want cold leftovers. And his name's Burn Trap, so you have to cook him again. It's literally in his name. Alright. Yeah, replaced file. Alright. Now let's open up FNAF Security Breach again. We'll keep Monkey Spinning Monkeys playing because it's silly and funny. Alright, let's play. Continue from the most recent saves so we can see if Glamrock Freddy change. Hope his color and animations are present. Yeah. I think this will just do animations. Or not. Why are you not animating? Do something! Hold up, if that would take a bit. Probably not, actually. We are not cooking. Nintendo, do not hire this man. Let me reopen F model. Oh, move this over here. Alright, there we go. Right, that was set to the 3D viewer. Where is Freddy Burn Trap? What do you look like if I... That's a skeletal mesh. Run. Oh, I guess that's not the wrong one. Burn Trap. Why did Burn Trap is T-posing, bro? That's what we have to figure out. Here is Burn Trap over here. He has no materials. Bun drop. Wait, can I... Freddy had a thing where I could look at, like, the pathing of like the armature or whatever. Hold up. Minimize that. In the original security breach one. Alright, I have to close the 3D viewer real quick. Yeah, go over here. Content, model assets, over up here. Characters, Freddy. Yeah, over here. Open it up. Oh, it is open. He didn't show. No, he doesn't. Wait. I could have sworn he did. This is a predicament, superstar. It is, Freddy. And we have to figure out why. First up over here, you do have materials over here. I'd assume that the reason you didn't have... Well, I guess Burn Trap didn't have materials is because we deleted them? But that shouldn't delete, like, the path for them. Well, let me go over to Unreal. If I... Skeleton? Assign skeleton. Ooh, wait. What if I do that? What happens if I do this instead? I won't know until we find out. I think if we do this, though... Because I don't think he had a skeleton, and that was breaking it. Wait, no, that was already... Yeah, and that's, right then. Place files. Alright. Go back up. Put this in... I don't want to make another tab. Maybe I should make this larger so I can see it better. Alright, that's all done. Go over to here. Put this over here. Replace the file. What? What is it asking me to do? What? I just want to move that over there. What? What the heck is it trying to do? Alright. Delete that. Move that over there. I don't know why that was causing a whole ruckus. Alright. Let's open up security breach again. This is a learning experience, chat. I mean, you could possibly be following at home. I guess you couldn't really because some of the stuff has, like, you know, menus that you guys don't see. But you can kind of follow along. You too can put Burn Trap over your favorite character. But I think now that Burn Trap has his skeleton applied, that should work. I don't know if it will work. It did not work. Do something! Stop standing around! Why wouldn't that make him animate? Just continue the game for a bit. Oh, but ignore me, you zoom in through the vents like a race car or something. That was Cheek over there. I'm the fastest person alive. You see, these work. Freddy, why don't you work like the caution bots? Although him ominously standing there is a little funny. But it would be even funnier if he was actually moving around. Oh, it's really laggy on your guys' end. Whoops. Yep, yeah. Go inside Freddy. Easy done, I was busy. No. Huh. We are stuck. Okay. Thoughts are formulating in my brain. When we tried to go on Freddy, he wasn't. The camera went down to his feet, where the like middle of the mesh is, or like the center, or whatever. The origin. So I think maybe. There's like multiple Freddy stuff in here, right? Yeah, there's with prop. Would that matter if we had the prop there or not? I don't think so. This is a giant predicament. Why would the burn trap be missing his animations? Wait. What if I exported the model from here and then tried to figure out what was wrong with him? Hold up, wait. No, this is a good idea. Go back into Blender. Hello, Burn Trap. May I introduce you to, the Burn Trap? You, Freddy. Would this be it? I mean, if I see Burn Trap, I guess I'll know. Alright, that was it. At a finishing mod, can you play Jeffy's Law of Math and Cheerios boxes? I don't know if I'll have the time, sadly, Jeffy. So... it exported fine. But yeah, and even like the... bones are all there. So I don't think that had anything to do with the export. I also removed the other burn trap. Okay. What else can we do when we export? Optimize for game engine, reset mesh origin, reset mesh rotation, only a root empty node. Ignore armature node. Do I want to ignore the armature node? Because that's what's, you know, moving him. What if I turn that off? I'll just turn animation off, just in case. How's our Rickify armature? There's a lot of stuff here. Alright, hop on over back to Unreal. Oh yeah, first you have to wait for Blender to do all its stuff. Alright. Minimize that. Whoop. There we go. Re-import with new file. No, just re-import. Failed to merge bones. This could happen if significant hierarchy changes have been made, i.e. inserting a bone between nodes. Yes. Yes. I don't know what this stuff's doing. I'm gonna assume that it's right. Oh. I'm gonna assume that it's right. Reference viewer? Oh, that's like... That's a bunch of stuff. I wonder. What are all the, like, the accepted stuff? That's a lot of words. Do any of them fit the words that I'm looking for? Doesn't appear so. And I should probably check just in case. Modding of model. Exports. Okay, I can import these. So what if I... What if I imported all of these? That didn't do anything. Okay, then what if I then added them? I wish I knew what I was doing. Alright, what if this? What if that? What if this? What if I do that one? Nope. So that was not right. Delete those. Oh, what if I specifically did this? I am back. Welcome back. We have not made much progress. Wait, what are we doing? Trying to learn how to mod. Today, it's skeletal mesh character. I guess would this work? That's like, that's a whole new thing. I look at some of the stuff. Yeah, it doesn't tell me much. Alright, one more time. Let's try doing all this. What about this one? What about this? What about that? Alright, wasn't that one? It wasn't that one. It wasn't any of those. Oh, that just tells me they don't work. Edits. Yeah, I got no idea what I'm looking at. Elon just deleted 90% of Twitter? Why? Why do you do that? Alright. Because he's a moron? Oh, I guess it makes sense then. Wait, did that? Okay, that's gonna bring in the textures. Moron isn't a swear word, right? It's like level 1, and that's like more of like name calling, I would say. Like that's like playground. Like sure if a teacher overheard it, they might be like, "Hey, don't do that." Well, you're not gonna get in like any serious trouble. It's like bullying or whatever. Hey there, hello, official Five Nights at Fredbear. It's the real one. No, let's not try messing with that. You know what? What if we said goodbye, Freddy? Yeah. Fredbear, it's me, Origin Sonic. What? No, you're a Cuphead. You can't just change characters like that. Oh, that... Try opening this. Skeleton. Action Robotics is here now? Lock in? I'm trying! That's just a bunch of mumbo jumbo. Updates skeleton reference. Are there skeleton reference pose? Preserve smoothing. Too many words. Too many words I don't want to read. Exported time? Import animation? He doesn't need animation. Should turn that off. I guess he does need animation, but he doesn't have any animation in here. So turn that off. So I should really look at a video, but all the videos are really outdated. I'm Clone Sonic, and me and the rest of the clones are gonna get you, Luigi. We're gonna get you. I'm Clone Sonic, and my team is gonna get you. Oh no. Move those here. Alright, that just warned me that three stuff were moved here. Well, he is white. Is he untextured? He's untextured or white? Alright, no, that's just light getting him. Anyways, get out of here. Anyways, get out of here, die! Edit. Delete. What if we try? No. That's... What? What? Did I... Why are you making me do a different thing? I didn't have to do this all before. It's because I have had that selected. No, it isn't. So why is it... Title? FNAF 9? I don't... What do you want from me? I cook content for Windows. I was just singing 5 Nights at... This is FNAF, but he's replacing all the characters with the 5 Nights at Sonic's version. What's he gonna do when he gets to the 6th verse? I guess the 5th verse also. Alright, that was updated just now. You know what they say, if at first you don't succeed, delete everything. Oh no, those... Okay, those are in here. Yeah, it should be in there. What if I export with the materials? Because last time I didn't, and it kinda broke a little. Different name, Freddy Burn Trap. That's the same name, but I capitalized the T, so it's different. Alright. Now let's pack with compression. Alright, now we have our pack. Now let's go over to packs. Delete the previous one. I'm Evil Ness from Earthbound. Alright. So with a new thing, with some things changed, and by changed I mean I didn't really change anything, but I hope the stuff works. Actually, wait, if this works, this will also... Now I'm thinking, because this has Burn Trap's materials in it, so when it change how Burn Trap's materials look, so that would change the caution bots, if it works. Huh. I guess I'll just have to figure that out. I guess I'll just have to figure that out. Well, what happened? There goes the pizza into the oven. Alright, number one, have you changed at all? You are still untextured. Alright, so that none of that changed. I don't know why that door is open when I first get in. But I kind of want to check to see if the wet floor bots changed at all. If only we had some expert in modding in the chat. Unfortunately, there is none. What is this mod supposed to add? It's supposed to make, a Freddy and Burn Trap. Mommy Longlegs? I don't want to download Poppy Playtime just so I can download the Poppy Playtime model. I don't know if they'll be compatible. Alright. We do know that didn't change any of the burn traps, but that's also weird. It's like watching a baby trying to put a triangle in the circle hole. What, do you know anything about modding? Would you possibly help me? But last time I had to get help, and I just assumed it would just be very similar. after I got help. Turn burn trap into burn trap? I think that one will... I don't think I had to do anything for that. I think that might already be done. Alright. Let's open up F model just to close F model so we can then open up F model. I know that might have been a little confusing, but stay with me. His teeth are very clean. They are. His teeth, you can't even see them. Can I not see the... I guess I can't see that. Does this actually have... Okay, so... Over here, it does have the materials listed. But they weren't applied for some reason. Why, Burn Trap? Why? Turn the entire game into Five Nights at Sonic's? I don't know how to do that. I don't think there's a Glamrock Sonic. Animate with rotation, he has no animations. All the textures, he has none. Not attached to any socket nor attachment for any model? Actually, I have to close that first. Interesting. Characters. Ready. No, you also have that, so that didn't help. Ready. Should I try downloading another Ready mod and seeing how it worked there? I mean, I guess that could work. Like, if I can see how it's done inside, maybe I can figure it out. FNAF security breach. Why? Go to security breach. Hold up. Characters, Freddy. Big Hat Freddy. I guess I didn't think about just trying something simple with the Freddy model. Yeah, why don't I just try exporting the Freddy model and then working from there? What is this? Some about flashlight, Minecraft, Five Nights Freddy, Glamrock Sonic. Okay, there's quite a lot. I don't know why I can't speak. There's quite a lot of Freddy mods. It's hard to choose one to figure out to learn from. Glamrock Tails. Well, one of Tails had to get replaced because Foxy Roxy, you know. Okay. I'm gonna see if by just making the exact same thing, no real changes, if it works. Glamrock Mike. I don't know any Sonic characters called Mike. I'm having that weird, like, sense of, like, deja vu, but not deja vu. Like, I know... Have you ever had that when you, like... I, like, swear, like, you've seen this before, but you know it was, like... not real? Like, you haven't done this before? Okay. Import... Freddy. This should just be normal Freddy. Yeah. Okay. Export just this file. Only selected. Do I have only selected? Yep, selected objects. Did I not have that on? His name is Maniac. Manic? Oh. Okay, if I export Freddy, and just Freddy, what happens? I guess I need to delete these. Yeah. And then also these. Alright. Import Freddy. Where is Freddy? Probably over in Freddy Land. Wait, Freddy Land? Say that again. Actually, where did it go? Oh, there it is. I don't know why the time was different over there. I don't think... Yeah. I did select it, but I didn't select that here. Whoops. Alright, now export again. Let me do that again. Hold up, I gotta wait for it to do all that stuff. There we go. Alright. Hold up, let me try again now. New import. The same import. That import. Import all. Because if I just import Freddy, I can see what's wrong with Freddy. That's not Freddy. That is Freddy. Why is that burn trap down there? Strange, isn't it? Alright, put that in materials. Move those there. Was I like both of them? Why did I do that? Strange. Actually, what if I put the physics asset? Alright. Save all. Okay, that updated Freddy to not be burn trap. Put content for Windows. Wait, would I need to change this? No, because I think that's the same exact name that it uses over there, so I don't got to worry about that. Alright, so now over here, engine, there is no engine. Metadata, there is no metadata. Content, there is no shaders. Model assets, there's no FNAF 9 build or whatever. Materials, yeah, that all looks right. Characters, yeah, that all looks right. Alright. Ready, test. Time to see if the Freddy test Freddy works. Alright. Put that in here. Goodbye, Freddy Burntrap. Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. Open that up. Alright, there we go. I don't know if that'll be better that they're two separate things now. Maybe. I just put the folder explorer, whatever. Play security breach, continue game, most recent save. How long have we spent? An hour and like 20 minutes? Actually, how long did we spend in trying to just see if Ruin had the snap bots or whatever? Okay. So it's definitely something most likely happening in Blender. Okay? Let me up. I'm doing something wrong in Blender, is my hypothesis. Guys, check out my new mod. It's called a... It's called a untextured T-posing Glamrock Freddy. I'm pretty sure if I... Hold up. Pretty sure if I try to go inside him, it will also break, like, with Burn Trap. Watch a video to see like what someone does in like Blender, because I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Unfortunately, as I stated previously, videos are a little outdated, so they're not the best reference material. Hello, enter Freddy. Yeah, no animation. Goes here. I cannot move. The game is over. The end. Five Nights at Freddy's. No more. Yo, who wants that amazing mod? Untextured Glamrock Freddy that soft locks the game if you go inside. Probably no one. Let's see. Gecko, read my last comment. Gecko saw a FNAF marathon. Did I already play like FNAF? like most of the games. I guess I didn't really beat them. I don't know. Maybe third FNAF fan game month. Should I look at the old tutorials? I don't think they'll really work. That one's in Spanish. Gotta cook something for FNAF fan game month. $55 minutes. They got like auto-translated subtitles that would work. And by work I mean I can understand. This isn't translated. What? But oh, I had to pick a translation. Oh, all these basics and nightmares. That's a fan game. Alright, skip forward, skip forward, skip forward. You need Blender. You need Unreal Engine. Here's a completely separate thing. Do I download the completely separate thing, even though it might be out of date? Unless I would kind of just waste time? Press the separate button. How old is this tutorial? 3 years. I don't know if the 3-year-old tutorial will really be the best. I probably should have specified security breach. Don't want to install mods, I want to make mods. Why is it so hard to understand? I don't want to mod FNAF AR. Alright, that's not working. This is like a Google Doc. I don't know what I'm doing. But I want to know what I'm doing. Excuse me. This not be a pack one? Because I'm just replacing the model, right? Hold up. Nope, not there. Is there like another one over here, right? Yeah. That didn't help. That just told me stuff I already knew. What if I wanted to do the thing to make the game work? What could go wrong in Blender? What if I look at the exportation stuff? Probably change the textures to be Unreal Engine. That would make sense. Now that I think about it. Yeah, shrink down so they aren't too ginormous. Textures options. What if I do make game-friendly armature? Yeah, there's two things. What if I try with those options selected? Get on Unreal Engine, I'm going to delete everything that I just did. Time to import the thing again to see if it changed at all. Import all. Hope it works. I think if I specifically make it for Unreal, it should apply in game. There's only one way to find out. Alright, now I save. Now I cook. Now I wait. Move that. Delete engine. Delete metadata. Delete assets. Delete shaders. Delete map. That all looks good. That all looks good. Rename Fred test underscore P. Alright. Move that over to the unpacker. Make that unpack it. Make the packet go into the packets folder. Place the old out with the old and with the new. Wasn't like FNAF story that had that like sort of slogan. Was that is that just FNAF 2? I don't know. Bop 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 bop. Watch the stream get laggy. Once we open up Five Nights at Freddy's security breach. Continue game, yes. Alright, Freddy, did you change? Nope. Whatever I did, it didn't work. Why won't it work, Freddy? Why? What did I do wrong? Why can't I go on this thing? Let me sit in the chair. Where do I try going from here? Onto the arcade, no. What specifically is going wrong? It has to be at the export. That's the only explanation for it. But the question is, what at the export? What am I doing wrong, Freddy? I need to export these as well? That could be a thing. You know, I didn't think about that, Freddy. What if I export with all that? What if I re-import Freddy? What if I might have forgotten to wait for the thing? I don't know, re-import him again. Yeah, you sure did. Can I see anything here? This is specifically a skeleton. Pilot rig? Well... Oh, now I'm just Freddy. Can I stop piloting Freddy? Yeah, stop highlighting Landmark Freddy. Skeletal mesh, materials, collision. Use animation blueprint. This is where they do all that. Textures. Why is the bones different there? Why is doing a normal FBX? They're not doing like the better one. Why? Actually, wait, can I import the ones that I export from the, what the heck is it called? F model. No, not there. No. But what if I could? Settings, models. Does not appear that there is one. There is no one that is acceptable. Actually, wait. But if I move this over so I can actually read all the ones that's allowing me to do. Would a UE one work? If I set that to UE and then exported Freddy again. I wish I was smarter at this, but unfortunately I'm not. So I just look like a dumb... What? Me and Gecko are so bored. I'm not bored, I'm just confused. Which is kind of making me bored because I wish I could actually get this done. Actually, no, the UE model is what it exports to. That's what it cooks it as. I don't know what FNAF endgame I should make for FNAF endgame month. I don't know. You can kind of do whatever. What if I just throw you in here? Yeah, that doesn't work either. Well, these on how it's a mod. They're just about modding the game, not actually making the mod. I don't want to know how to get mods. I want to know how to make them. Is how to make or how to download. Oh wait, this might be how to make. Wait, this also could be how to download. It's so hard to tell without the video loaded. This might be how to download. Ba-ba-da-da. Ba-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba. What was I going on before with the downloading of Freddy mod to like see how they did it? Because perhaps I do need to like import animations or something. Alright, which Freddy? Freddy Big Hat. Oh, Freddy with giant hat, please tell me how I do this. Open up my folders. Alright, put Freddy with Big Hat in there. Delete that. Alright. Okay, close F model so I can then open F model. Where is F model? It would be over here. Duh. Alright, F model is open. Move it over. Big Hat Freddy. Content? They just replaced the rig. Huh. Yeah, let me guess, if I open up the rig, it's just gonna be Freddy with the failed. I guess there is a readme. What does it say? Use Unverum. Alright, so, seems like Freddy with Big Hat is gonna become deleted because I don't wanna do that. I don't wanna do all that. Remove Fred test. What about this one? Close F model again. One of my folders. Oh, another folder. Move that fake folder. Alright, this one is for like a Toy Freddy one, so how does Toy Freddy do it? Okay, so those are textures. Huh. Two things are missing, but I can't quite tell what they are. So some of these are the same. Some of these aren't. So there are new textures in here. Would I need to make new textures if I wanted to import Glitch Trap? Not Glitch Trap, Burn Trap. Got the wrong character on my mind. Those are just colors. I don't know why there's colors there. I am stumped on what to do. Is anyone even still here for this? I don't blame you. There's absolutely nothing going on. This like old man struggles with phone. What does this button do? That turns it off, Grandpa. What does this button do? Grandpa, that's the same. I told you, it turns it off. What? I'm still here because I'm a true one gecko. So right. What I need to... Doesn't make much sense, but what I need to, like, apply the model to the armature? This is all Freddy, right? Yeah, you can get out of here. What if I Can I not? Oh, we can't. What if it's the other way around? Nope. Alright, so that's not how. That's all the bones. So that's all like right or whatever. Can this just be named Glenmark Freddy? Nope. So that changes name. Or not that, cause this should all like work. Kind of. It appears that there's a few hiccups. Glamrock Freddy isn't as dexterous, I suppose. I thought these were connected. Have I been lied to? Actually, wait, still working on Freddy, I see? Yep, I have not learned anything. Now I should be able to... Yeah. So this lets me see all the stuff. That's just called Vertex. Why are those just called that? That should not be called that. That should have a name, but it doesn't. The thumb has one. Okay. Sure has a lot of stuff. I just keep going smaller. Come on. Vertex G. Actually, would this be such a good idea? Sprig Freddy has specific bones. Huh? This is what your burn trap looks like with no textures. Yeah, I have Unreal Pack. What if I look up model replace? Nothing that I want shows up. Why is it so hard to find the stuff? Did I ever have, the one burn trap thing as like a thing I could import? What if I do this? What if I import Freddy with the better FBX? Would it... I don't know, will that change anything? Oh, that's just a... Oh, he's tiny, that's why. I was like, where is he? I still do not see you. Okay, so here's... Oh, let me... Here's Freddy. Re-imported. He seems a little, shiny. All his bones are really big now. I don't know if that means anything. Is that what I want? I guess if I, this should allow me to move stuff. I don't know why that didn't work. What does this do? Does it just tell you where the ear ends? Wait, do they have that for like everything? No, that'd be silly. That doesn't actually do anything. Neither does that. Why do you have these things if they don't work? Yep. Alright, enough dismembering Freddy Fazbear. Oh. I did not know it did that. After Twitter will be dead by morning. Half of Twitter will be dead by daylight. Wait, say that again. Think, Gecko, think. Use your noggin. I'm not using my noggin. That's literally just there to be like, hey, that's the end of the ear. It doesn't do anything. What does chestplate 4 do? Spine jiggle? Spine initial? My mind just keeps looking at this and just keeps doing like the spinning wheel, which is trying to figure out what to do. What is this? No, it's unavailable, so I guess I'll never know what video that was. It's just how to port the models. I already know how to import models. Or swap an existing game model with another asset using tools. Okay, but when I do that, it don't work. I do that and I look and I go, nothing. If I look at this, then I am happy, because I don't have to see Freddy. Now he's better. He's no longer really shiny for no reason. Why did that make him really shiny? That's the real question. Also, my stomach hurts really badly. My stomach feeling a little burn trappy. What? Somehow I'm getting even less progress than I did with the previous model swap mod I didn't do on stream. What if you wish me to get better? Well, I don't have a genie, and I'm not a genie, so I can't do either of those things. Will this image of burn trap help? Go on, burn trap. Go make people better. There he goes. Oh, he's gotta take a stop. He's pretty fragile. All right, burn trap's on his way. I'm ruining it all. Why don't I know anything? What if I start all over? No. Step 1, delete everything. Goodbye, everything. Step 2, import Glamrock Freddy. I don't think this is right. Is this right? Okay, it is right. Boom, there is Freddy. He is Freddy. He is Freddy, and we like that, because that's what we want. Okay, now... import burn trap. Burn trap has been imported. I look and I go, yes. I look and I go 81, 90. Those are different numbers. I look and I go, copy Freddy. I look and I go, that's just in case we lose the original. I go, copy burn trap. I go, that's in case we lose the original. What? How did that only copy that? Huh? Take burn trap. join them together. They are now one. Edit. Realizing I should have not done that, because now I would have to delete both. Control Z. Go back to Freddy. Freddy kill. Freddy no more. Goodbye. Freddy gone. Freddy have nothing. Not that. Now they are one. They are one and the same. White paint. This is a jiggle one. Burn traps. Gecko, I'm coming from 2 sickness. Good for you? I don't know, dude. I don't know what to say in this situation. Did I accidentally grab part of that? No, that's just really grouped together. Okay. I think there might be some inside that I gotta get. Alright, I think we have to weight paint the bones. Might as well at least get something done with the model thing, whatever. Size as big as it can go, so I don't have to do a bunch of stuff. Alright, and then kind of just do that with each finger. Alright, then flip it. Okay, is there anything missing? There's gonna be something missing in the arm, so let's... There we go. This would be so much better if I actually knew what I was doing, and I could actually get the mod done. You have 5 fingers, I have realized. What? What did I do? I did something. Stop whatever I just did. The bone select. Yeah, Glamrock Freddy only has 5 fingers, I'm realizing. I mean, I guess we could group those together. Actually, wait, can you, like, grab certain bones and, like, apply them with each other? Is that, like, a whole thing? Pretty sure it is. Do I want to learn all that right now? I mean, at least I would learn something if I did that. Died in a hold shift. Alright, there we go. Guess, I don't know, grab some of that. I mean, it's already red. Just make the red more red. It's going to happen anyways. I don't know why I did that. Go back to white painting. Oh, I should have had the symmetry, but I don't think the symmetry would work because Burn Trap is not very symmetrical. Index, do we even have that as an option? I don't think he does. Yes, it's only Freddy's. You can tell because it's just more bones. What? Where did those come from? Is it just like Burn Traps stuff here? Neck spine, yeah. Okay. Maybe Burn Trap was gonna be a little more difficult than I presumed. I'm like, Burn Trap, he's such a fun guy. Why wouldn't you want to replace him in the thing? I'm starting to realize why. He's complicated. And that's cool. It's awesome for him. Bad for me because if I want to do anything. Like that bone right there. Then like this wire right here. But okay, that is selected. Just kind of hard to tell. I'm unselecting things. It's going terribly. I don't know, will that be cool and awesome? Can't really tell. But, like, what if I... Yeah, that's kind of cool, like... Sure, it, like, freaks out, but it's fine. Probably doesn't turn that much. Do these even... No, those don't link at all. And spin them around. This is like Edwin Murray when he made the Mimic and he can't figure out how to recapture that like thing. I don't even know why it worked the first time. Is that the freaking prototype? Wait, is that the prototype? No, he's gonna do something specifically from the games. And I'm gonna say no. I realized I messed with the ear and not not the ear ring. Wait, did I? No, that's just not a part of. Oh, I made him blue. Guess that's me. He's the prototype from the song. He's gonna say, I am the prototype. He's gonna say that. Okay. Uh, two indie games collide. When two indie games collide. What does this do? Average? That just made it really blue. Wait. Well, no, that is not doing what I want. I can make you better. I can make it right. That just made all of him red. I'm angry. You and I get angry, so I become evil and red. Type that number like 4 if you agree. Alright, that's starting to go over to that side. That's also going into his hand. That's sung by CG5. I haven't listened to the prototype CG5 song. I played his mod though in a Discord call. He's very funny. I can't wait for the CG5 week 2. I think it'll be really cool and awesome. Blur? Is not doing it. Smear. What if I smear this? Yeah. That's kinda doing what I want. No. Exactly, we both had too many projects. Yeah. You need to watch your videos like how to learn 3D modding in 5 days. No, I don't want the ear. I want the dots. I want the dipping dots. Did you play Poppy Playtime Chapter 5? Yeah, I did. I like the part with Piano Swords. He's pretty cool. Prototype's also cool. I'm not just saying that because you're here and you would probably kill me if I didn't think you were cool. Is that the Krusty Krab? No, this is Patrick. No, this is Burn Trap. Currently I'm trying to... And do you play Project Playtime? I played it a bit. It's not like my main thing. Pressing the wrong buttons. Mario. Is that fake Sussman? What are you talking about? It literally says Sussman right there. How can it be fake? It literally says the name. Guys, I don't know what you're talking about. That's clearly Sonic. Look, he has the blue and the shoes. Like, guys, just because his eyes are red and he looks a little scary, that doesn't mean anything. He's the same old Sonic that we've always known and loved. Alright, the inside. So for some odd reason, that's different. I guess it makes sense for it to be different, but why won't it select? Why is this model like this? Actually, wait. Go inside the ear. Boom. I figured out the trick. But now I have to be able to see. Says, man, are you real? I thought he's totally real. That point right there. If you're real, so something there, what did you first thing I said in our DMs? Has anyone done like the alright, tell me something the real one would know, and then like they both just say like the wrong answer? Like not even like the same wrong answer, it's two separate wrong answers. Oh, I forgot old shift. I forgot to sneak in Minecraft and I fell off the edge. There'll be like some sort of Blender plugin to like make all of this easier. Anytime I'm having trouble with something in like Blender or something, like there's gotta be an easier way to do this. And who knows, maybe there is, maybe there isn't. Maybe I'm just the only person who struggles with that specific thing. Can you in the next life make prototype model? Well, I didn't make the burn trap model, I just stole it. Unless you're talking about specifically like a prototype mod. In that case, I don't know. Next stream is going to be Frick Bears, because that releases tomorrow. And then I'm going to play it, I'm going to be like, whoa. These bears sure are, yeah. These bears sure are, yeah? Gecko, what are you doing with this commentary? This is terrible. I should go plan my game for FNAF Fangin month. I guess you can go do that. I feel like with most of my games, if I wasn't such a procrastinator, I could like get them out in like a week. But then I am, and then it takes like an entire year to get like a game about shapes done. Then again, I kind of just set that one off, didn't touch it for like, I don't know, an entire year. And then I just picked it up, recorded the phone calls, did the extra menu, did custom night, and then I released it. I don't want that. No, I've been there before. Don't touch the inside skull part. And this is a predicament because I can't quite tell what is and isn't a part of the ear unless I click around. Nope, not... No, not those pieces. Oh. Alright, time for another Gecko, how much do you like the one night a man who even cares too? I don't know. It's pretty alright. And to be fair, I don't think there's much you can really do with that game series. Gecko, I have a great news for upcoming FNAF fan game. Which one? I made Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 fan game, but I don't completed. Oh darn. Am I missing any pieces? I guess when I move the ear, I will figure out what I missed. So, Oh. That's not right. That's not right. Here, let me just, yeah, like that. And a bit of that. Alright, and then just, there's more. Oh, there's more. How much stuff did I accidentally grab? Alright, almost done. With this one ear. Why can't modding be easy? why can't just thing I say, make this happen in game, and then it does that? Why can't thing be really easy, and then I get it done, and then I'm like, wow, now I don't have to worry about working on this anymore, because it's done. Isn't it like the, alright. I think I've been doing something called, the wrong thing. So let me do that. Okay. I was missing a piece. So that's why that looked like that. But now I got that piece. So now it's good. So now that's just that one ear done. I don't know how much Freddy's ears I can move. So maybe the next weekend I'm going to make FNAF Remake. We'll do Five Nights at Freddy, but Freddy was scary. Hi, hello. I wish I could tell you what I'm doing, but I don't think even I know. Did I do the end of the year? That doesn't do anything! Can I, like... transfer that. And burn trap? You're right. Like, yeah, copied, pose, where is the ear? Actually, wait. There it is. Paste pose. You told me that would work. Me told me that would work. They lied. I'm very good in animation. Yeah, you do have good animations, the prototype. I don't want to go join lighter modding Discord. They're all gonna laugh at me probably. They're gonna point and go, haha, this guy doesn't know how to do the thing that we know how to do. And then I actually have to talk to people for that. I don't want to talk to people. But Deco, isn't that what you're doing right now to us? No, that is account chat. You're the ones that start what you say, not me. Quasi dos like. Alright. Alright, here's what we do. I feel better now. I had excitement because Frick Bears 3 is coming to release today on Friday. Yay, Frick Bears 3 on Friday, the 13th, in fact. Alright, here's what we're gonna do instead. Whatever we're doing, we're not gonna be doing that. This right here, ignore it. It doesn't exist. All this was never real. I wanted the things in the okay, whatever. Whatever. Trust me, Gecko, this is gotta be big. This is gonna gotta be big. Yeah, I know. Alright, what's something easier we can do? Plushies. Okay, are plushies easy? I don't know, let's find out. Why are you in such a perfect size that you don't fit? Content. Yeah, doesn't this have all the plushies? Static mesh. What was Caution Bot? Static mesh. Okay. Show? Don't show, okay. Swap? Got to swap a material. The window will close for you to extract the material. Got it? What? He's gone. It doesn't do anything. Okay, timeline? I got nothing. Speed? That's just for me. Yeah, that's him. Commands? GPU info? Sure. About? Hide tab bar? Okay, well there's nothing there to begin with. Press H to hide? Escape to exit? I don't see the difference. Roughness min, roughness max. Emissive, channel, use. Okay, what about like, where's Freddy? Freddy would be in here. Freddy? There's Freddy. Right, Freddy has a separate thing. Why is he using the dirty textures? Huh? Does that happen in game? You just never realize? Are any of these different? Okay, some of them are different. Apparently, Freddy's eyes glow yellow. I don't know why they glow yellow. What do the sockets even do? I don't know. Is there a way I can like load in animations? Ready idle. Skeleton tree, can I... So I guess if I release Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 fan game tomorrow or next weekend, I don't know, next weekend, so you have more time or something. Why is there like bunny ears? Why do you have like hair? Why do you have a tail? Why do all the Glamrocks have the same thing? Wait, this is Master Rig. Okay, maybe they do all have the same thing. And I don't think I can... If I go to animations... And I'll go back to model assets. Yeah, Master Skeleton. There's Foxy. Why do you have the skeleton tree open? Who also had the skeleton tree open? Hold up. Ready. Okay, you now have the skeleton tree. I don't know what I did to get the skeleton tree open, but now it is. It's there, and that's good, because I want to look at that. Where is... well, yeah, that's not going to be here anymore. Well, I can complete it because all I have to do is animation. Well, you should also test your game, you know, make sure it actually... things work, there's no bugs. I'm not going to walk into a wall and jump in a weird way that breaks it. We don't want that to happen now, would we? What if I... did that? If I reload, is that gonna take it away? Probably will. Go over here, go over to here, go over to here. Okay. No more skeletal mesh, whatever. That's not here anymore. Is there a way for me to get it there? Don't worry, I tried it. Alright. Someone's gonna like... who's like knows what they're doing is gonna rewatch the stream and gonna be like yelling at me the whole time like, no! You're doing it wrong! You're not supposed to do that! You're supposed to do this! No! Alright, if I open up Freddy, and then go to, like, I don't know, Freddy Idol? Yeah, here it is. Open up that. Alright, that now has that there. So I go over back to Freddy. And then open up this. That now has that. And if I play... maybe they have -1. What does that mean? What is this loading? What is it doing? What if I now go back to animations? Now that removes Freddy. I wish I knew what I was doing, but I don't, and I hate that I don't know what I'm doing. Can I export Freddy save animation? What if I... What if I save animation? I closed Blender. I forgot I did that, so I gotta reopen Blender. I wish you could in, but you can't find it because you have to use the fly mode. I had to puke and my stomach still hurts, not gonna lie. You tried throwing up again. Import Freddy. I don't want it though. Oh, okay. What would that be saved as? Anim? Are there other ways I can save animation? Oh right, I still have it in that format. What if I try saving it again? What if I try it again, but without that applied? Oh, it's gonna do that one again. Okay, so what if, I never pressed that. Alright, what if I try again, because I forgot to save my settings. That's... Okay, wait, that is different. That's literally the thing. What if I throw it in? Not give me any errors. It doesn't do anything. Wait, I was in the wrong thing. Okay, so that's not working because it has the one thing. Can I just ignore those bones? Does it specifically have to be for Freddy? What if I just want this to be for no one? My character that doesn't exist. Nope. It just goes on forever. What else could I try? Apparently Help Wanted was very similar, so maybe I should look up FNAF Help Wanted modding tutorial. Right, so apparently I need this. Maybe not, I don't know, that is 6 years old. I'm 4 years old. Ba-ba-da. Um, 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 um. You gonna make me a mod? I'm still struggling to figure out how to mod Freddy. I always come back. That's just FNAF theory. That's just FNAF theory. That's just game theory. Doesn't tell me anything. I don't even think I need that thing. I don't even remember if I downloaded. Also, let me empty my recycling bin. Too much stuff in there. Hi again, bro. Hello. When I see, like, how old this is, details. Oh, it was created then. Can I see, like, when it was last updated? The animation's already in the files. It won't recognize your armature, so you won't display. Lecture. Is your armature before okay, the first armature? Frame rate's the same as Repeat this for every animation? I don't think I want to do that. I don't think I want to do all that. There's no way they expect me to import every animation. Every single one. No way. Not adding every animation. And let me guess. That's just telling me how to install the mods. That's actually, wait. I have an idea to give me a little bit of joy. Right now, nothing's going right. I'm mad. So let's. I was literally just logged in. Why did? It literally was there. It said I was logged in and you locked me out. Why? Hold up, not that guy. I got a different guy. Uh, I'm so good at spelling. Has two O's, so I'm really good at spelling. No, I'll just give it a few seconds. Scram. I didn't even do anything here. Why is this in the model assets? Delete that. Force delete. This, delete that. Let me delete it. I don't want that there. Remove it. It's a little messed up, but it's alright. Hello, chat. We're gonna have fun messing around with Burn Trap. Ooh, yeah. Oh, his spine's a little broken, but that's alright. Ooh, look at him go. Yeah. Anyway, don't do that one. Let's go to this one. That one has way too much stuff. Hello? This is a long animation. I don't know why he's like part blue. What else can you do? Excited? This is me when I figure out how to make the mod actually work and I don't look like an idiot. Yippee! It's me. This is also me when I figure out what I was doing. Make him go fast. Oh shoot, look at him go. He's going crazy. He is going crazy. Somebody stop this man. Oh, whoa. I don't know why they have like it do it like twice, but then they like cut it so it only does it once. It's kind of weird. Oh no, my barn trap. Just like make him fall over and die. It just makes him get attacked again. He's just laying in bed. Looks like he has a very funny joke he's laughing about. I'm Savage Sonic. I'm still Jim's favorite. So you're going to die. Oh, you're doomed to die. Ooh. Female standing pose? Is this how females stand? Females stand on one leg like flamingo. Mixamo said so. Ah, he's kind of got his hands skewering his face. Man standing pose? I guess man also stand on one leg. Dance pose. Ooh. You can make him dance. Put your left hand in, you put your left hand out, you put your left hand in, and I don't know, he's not really shaking. No, that's what makes him die. He's dead. This is actually the cut ending for Security Breach. This was originally going to happen instead of the blob coming in and taking him. This was going to happen. Yeah, painful, I know. Idle. Arm space. Arm space. That. Oh, now he's plotting. He's plotting an evil plan. Wait, you better check the time, that's what the clock is for. Old man idol. What? She changes to the burn trap idol. Hello there. Arm height. Make him more feeble. Energy level. We'll turn the energy level down. That kind of makes him more glitch, not glitch trappy, burn trappy. Now he's really old. Reaction. That's me when I react. Oh no. It's Burn Trap's iconic Burn Trap Hurricane Kick. Hurricane Utah Kick. I mean, this is me at the grocery store grabbing my apples for my apple pie. Hahaha. Type 455,022 if you agree. Wait, wasn't I just here? Thought I said to go forward. Jump push up. Me when I get scared of the ground, so I jump up in fear. Whoa. Whoa, he's so good at doing push-ups. Look at him go. He's a natural. What else I got? Acknowledging. This is me when I acknowledge. No, I'm not doing that one there. There's just Burn Trap's normal walking. Just in place. This is Burn Trap walking normally. Where am I going? What day is it today? That's what he says. Now he's sitting on nothing. Mirror it. Just doing a little dance. Da, 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 da. Using a fax machine. Thank goodness they have this animation here. Chat, type 5 if you love this iconic animation. Yeah, didn't we just see this one? What's different about it from the other one that looked exactly the same? Oh shoot! Don't rob me! You. Over there. Hey, you know where the bathroom is? Oh yeah, it's over there, pal. But, oh, I didn't see like any of that. Whoa, you see this guy? Whoa, you see this guy? He's a natural. Burn Trap sneaking his way into the next Five Nights at Freddy game. Okay, I think I've had my fun with Mixamo. Well, it's been over 3 hours and I've done nothing. This is worse than the last time. Last time I actually did something in under 3 hours. And then again, I had someone tell me what to do. But still. What could I be missing? I feel like it has to be with the export. This makes sense in my wee brain. Do I want to do that? Material type. FBX access. Liquefy armature. Only deform bones. Huh? Explore raw keyframes for objects in FK-based meta-rig if you're exploring an IK, such as this option disabled. Materials. Hmm. Um. Uh, I would say I'm stumped, chap. I I've tried many things. Haven't really figured out which one worked. Hey Gecko, hello. I don't know, I've just kind of been doing nothing this whole time. Like, what do we even make? Nothing? Yep. And I'm not really sure what else I could try doing to make it work. Like, salvage Sonic's peak? That that doesn't help me. I'm just stating a fact. That doesn't help me. Maybe it's because I don't know, maybe because the animations use a different one, but that does make sense, because Freddy has different, like, model or whatever. What if I import a different character? How do they work? Over here, 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 over here. What if we import Monty? He's the one people wanted before. Yeah, Monty has different bones and such. You know, Gek, I'm a bit motivated to create things from scratch. It's so boring. Well, I guess you could try learning a different program. I would try that if I wasn't bored of Scratch, but I'm not. Wait, if I was bored of Scratch. But I'm not. Yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter what I say, you get the point, right? So I'm like on a hiatus. Alright. Why does this have to cover up the whole screen? Actually, wait. Is PSA one of the available things that I can import? not. Spring Bonnie is here. Hello, Spring Bonnie. I haven't figured out what I've been doing this whole time. I've just been stuck here looking at stuff, my eyes glazing over. I wish I knew what I was doing, because then I would be really cool, because then I do the things, and then I do the things, and then they're cool. But unfortunately, I do not know how to do the things. Alright, let's just go back in the security breach. Maybe for some odd reason, if I play security breach, something will spark in my mind. Or maybe something won't, I don't know. Maybe having monkeys spinning monkeys playing for multiple hours was not a good idea. Maybe that's why I feel as though I found all my energy drained. The monkeys are spinning in circles around my head like birds. Well, I can't even play the game because I get to the point where it's like, hey, you have to enter Freddy, and then it don't work because of the mod. Yeah, the closest we ever got to something was having our model in. You just don't have any animations or textures. And whenever you go inside Freddy, the game just soft locks. Then in December of 2025, I played again one of my favorite games of all time. If you look at my picture, you can see what game it is. I can't tell from here. It's too small. What if I go over here? You won the stream was 1,000 years in the back. Pizza Tower, that's what it was. You would think I would have known, but I didn't. Actually, wait, I want to see something. What if I start a new game? Will that... E space, how do I skip the intro? Old E, okay. Will Freddy break because you start inside him? That I made security breach impossible. Oh yeah, it's frozen. Nothing happens. Security breach, but I broke it. Gecko make cereal into a game? Huh? Bup 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 bup. Bup 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 bup. Bup 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 bup. 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 Bup 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 bup. Bup. I don't know if I should just end the stream right here, but that's kinda unclimactic cause I didn't do anything except make Freddy T pose right there with no textures, and also soft lock the whole game Cause I can't even continue. I can't even escape out of here. So I don't know if I should continue. Cause I've been here for 3 hours. Not having any progress be me 10. So I think I should just try leaving and then try again some other time if I don't know why. Maybe I should just maybe I should just end stream. What do break Freddy? And then that's it. Don't save. Don't save anything I've done. There's no saving it. Well, that was me failing to do an actual security breach mod, and instead I broke the game. What a brilliant stream. Was that very good? No? Yeah, is what I thought. Oh well. You better put the fan game on the list that I'm talking about. Huh? Did you say anything? What list? What are you talking about? I'm probably just gonna... This for a fan game month? But you gotta submit it in the Google form that would eventually come out for FNAF fan game month. I'm probably just gonna rename this stream Gecko fails to actually make a security breach mod or whatever. And just make the thumbnail just the T-posing Freddy. But yeah, that has been my attempt of making the mod, then failing to make the mod, and then being miserable about not being able to make the mod. So yeah, thank you all for being here, for liking, commenting, subscribing, all those good things. I've been the Pancake Gecko, and I'm stopping these monkeys spinning. They're going to make my head spin off my head. These monkeys have taken my brain cells.